Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of TVG Talk. My name is Marco Tavinga, and today I'm joined by Laura Chapa.
Hey guys.
And today, as you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail, we'll be discussing Minecraft's Steve joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Quite an interesting pick, to say the least. And we'll be going through some of our reaction in terms of what we thought when we first saw it, and what we think of the character, how it plays and everything. We'll be going through the trailer and the reveal video by Mr. Sakurai himself.
Yeah.
And so with a volume perhaps lower, Laura, why don't we start by asking you your opinion regarding the reveal itself and Steve and all of that.
I think the reveal was great. You know, they showed some third-party characters as well as Nintendo characters. So I really didn't know who it was until later. I think that you said Minecraft as soon as Mario came through those blocks.
Yes.
I'm right? Right? I was looking at my phone, so I wasn't chatting with you at the time, but I saw that the Minecraft message and I was like, I don't know, is it? And then I look at those eyes and I was like, are those zombies? Is that Resident Evil? And then, you know, this part came. I didn't have lots of volume, so I didn't hear the noises of the monsters. And then of course the reveal, and I was cold. I was like, no way. I was watching it with my brother and I was like,
you were like that. That was you.
Yeah, that was totally me. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it, honestly, I couldn't believe it. And even though Steve was rumored a long time ago, I already forgotten about it, and I was like, no way. I didn't spoke through the whole video afterwards.
Yeah, I was kind of, I don't know, my opinion on the character changed as the trailer went on.
Yeah.
Because first I was like, I called it, and then I was like, oh no, that, you know, that kind of thing happened to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, I mean, Minecraft is huge, you know, and I can't help but feel empathy, I should say, to the people that are like very excited for Minecraft to join Smash.
Sure.
I mean, I have some cousins and whatnot that they play only a handful of games, and two of them are Smash and Minecraft.
Oh,
and
nice.
So on that kind of mindset, it's like, for them, this is like the Avengers, you know, like this is
right.
Two huge things for them joining on one platform. And I don't know, I can't help but empathize with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be going through a lot of the effort and little details that they catch with the development of these characters and the stage and everything. And so with that, I can't help but be kind of like pleased. I feel like nothing will please me more than characters that we already have in the game. Like when we got Banjo, when we got characters like that. So I'm like, this is the Banjo for someone else, you know. That's my take on that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think this is not a pick for us, right? I mean, we already had tons of characters we liked on the game. And we probably are still getting more, if I'm being honest. You know, we still have 4 more characters. I'm willing to bet that one of those we are gonna like and or even love. And yeah, I mean, this character is really for people that are not looking at Smash right now and are looking at other ways to turn their heads into Smash. Like, wow, they added a Minecraft character to Smash. You know, if you would ask me, I would probably choose like 50 characters before I choose Steve. But is it a deserving character? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't really like the character that much because I think that it lacks a lot of personality. Like I've always said that a Minecraft stage would be cool, and like some assist trophies, maybe a creeper assist trophy, maybe even skins for the Miis. But you know, looking at all the mechanics that they're adding into the game, you know, even with the reveal trailer, and you know, Sakurai always delivers on the quality of movesets of these characters and how like faithful they're to the original games. So in that regard, I have no doubt that they were doing a good job. And you know, as I said before, we still have 4 more characters, you know, with the popularity of Minecraft, it probably attracts more people into Smash, and we could even be getting a third pack with that.
Yeah, I share a lot of your sentiments in that topic, and yeah, a lot more is on the way.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
speaking of what's on the way, why don't we talk about the second presentation that we had last week, which was the one when we got the showcase for Steve,
Yeah.
the costumes, the stage, and some other stuff in terms
Mhm.
of Super Smash Brothers.
Definitely.
And so, immediately something that I found interesting with this
Yeah.
video was that they decided to divide them. Usually we have the reveal and then this video follows
Yes.
up, right? So that was an interesting approach. Do you think that had to do with Minecon or the Minecraft presentation, that they wanted to have some synergy there?
I think that they did. I'm not sure about what you said, that they always like follow up this video with the presentation. I think that not all characters had that. I think Terry did not have this.
Oh, right, Terry was another
Mhm.
like that, yeah.
But I'm sure that they wanted to coincide with Minecon, and if they had announced that they were going to say a new character on Saturday, everybody would have suspected that it was going to be Steve, because they usually don't announce characters on a Saturday, and that day was Minecon, so people would have suspected, I think.
Yeah, I think they would have, but yeah, something that we don't really appreciate, which is what Sakurai is talking about here, is all of the issues that they've had with these with the pandemic and everything.
Right.
So it's kind of nice, that he has a small message. I hope that helps mitigate some of the fan eagerness
Yeah. Right.
that we sometimes see,
Right.
especially with Smash, where every presentation is a missed opportunity to reveal a character.
Of course, of course. And people were expecting all sorts of characters, but Steve, I think. I mean, at least on this one.
It's funny, but yeah, because I think that Steve has been predicted a lot, but not in this
Yeah,
particular occasion.
not at this one. Yeah, it's weird. That makes me, look back at other predictions. Like, there was a character, I forgot the name, Ninja Gaiden, Ryo Hayabusa. He was talked a lot about, on Pack One. It makes me wonder if that's going to be, a character we're going to see in Pack Two, because Steve was rumored even for the base game of Smash. So that makes me wonder in other rumors that we had before.
Yeah, I mean, now that you mentioned how long he's been rumored, Sakurai mentioned, right, that the character was really, really asked by higher ups at Nintendo, and
Yeah.
that reminds me that he's been probably rumored since the Wii U days. So maybe
Pretty
they've
much.
been asking, maybe they've been pestering him about his inclusion for that long,
Yeah, and we've actually confirmed it. I mean, I don't know the veracity of the sources, but it is said that this has been in the works for 5 years. Getting Steve into Smash. So it doesn't surprise me that he was rumored for that long. Maybe people heard about it and thought it was coming sooner than later, and it took that long to get him in here. It probably had to do something with Microsoft buying Mojang and it changing like owners and asking them if he still was going to be in Smash or whatnot.
That's interesting. You mentioned it. He has been in talks since before Microsoft.
I think it has. I mean, I don't remember when Microsoft bought Mojang, but if they're saying 5 years, I think maybe it was around that time that Microsoft bought it, or maybe even a bit before.
That's very, very interesting. That explains a lot, actually.
Right.
By the way, I love all the costumes that they gave Steve.
Yeah, they put a lot of detail into Steve. I mean, it's nice to see an Enderman that he is like much bigger than Steve. Put into a costume that fits Steve. Like if you look at him right here, he doesn't look out of place. But if you know Minecraft, that guy is much bigger than that.
Yeah, like he looks normal until he's right next to Steve. Like,
right. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's because he's so much taller.
Another crazy thing is that they added those winged moves, and I think that those wings are fairly recent, right? To Minecraft.
Yeah. Actually, I think that they are like a year old, maybe 2 years old
Nice.
in the game. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fairly recent thing.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of recent things, a lot of the music for Steve
Right.
is being carried by Microsoft Minecraft Dungeons, which
Yes.
is a game that's not even a year old. So
Right. That's
so
very interesting too.
yeah, basically nothing from the original game on that regard, which
Mm-hmm.
is something that I feel a little mixed about. I don't know, what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
There's no music from the original game, like not the menu music or the like overworld music. Nothing from that.
So from what I understand, they have nothing from the base game, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe one or two songs, but most everything else is from Minecraft Dungeons and another spin-off. I don't know which one
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, I thought it had like at least one, but yeah, I'm also mixed on that. I think that the song that we all know, it could be easily remixed into a higher tempo song made for battle. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't do that for it, because I have played Minecraft Dungeons. It actually looks like a really fun game, but I don't really know the music from that game, so I'm gonna be like, I'm
It's
not gonna know it.
surprisingly good, actually.
The music or the game.
The music is surprisingly good. The game is all right, but the music
Okay.
is actually kind of. I didn't expect it to be so fire, you know.
Yeah. What I've heard, it sounded really good.
So, what do you think about the modification that they had to do to the game across the board for this
That's
particular mechanic, which is
yeah.
the mining?
The mining. That's crazy. Like I didn't even think that they would go to such lengths. Like if you would have asked me like if they would do that just for a character, I wouldn't think that they would, but they did it, and it's done in a very like balanced way. Like materials appear like sometimes. I think in some stages it's dependent on if it's like to the ledge or to the center, and I think that in some others it's random. Like it's incredible what they did with this character.
Yeah. So Sakurai goes through it a little bit later, but he decided that the competitive stages, which are the Omega and the Battlefield ones,
right,
should have random to have like a more leveled playing field.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very interesting thing to see, and like you say, it sounds like something that they wouldn't do, because it's like, why bother? But they actually went to that length of programming and changing like the entire game essentially for this one character out of almost.
It's sort of like what they have to do for Kirby, but with the stages. Like for Kirby, each character that gets added, they had to put another hat on him and the abilities on him. But of course, they're never gonna not have Kirby in Smash. But adding a new character that requires a mechanic to change all stages seems crazy, but they did it.
Yeah, and this particular one is a very magical looking Kirby.
Right.
I really like how he looks.
Yeah, he looks very good.
And I think that he inherited the best ability, which is the crafting table and blocks, didn't he?
He has a crafting table. I didn't really pay attention to it. I saw him like mine, and I guess if he's mining, he has to like use the materials, right? So yeah, I think he has a crafting table, because you do that with neutral B, because the blocks, I think that you create them with down special, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't remember what was side special. And up special is the wings, and neutral is either like crafting or mining. So yeah, I think Kirby does inherit those abilities, which is crazy.
Yeah, and 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 he looks awesome as well while doing so.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
and look at how like Steve walks and like how he holds the bucket and the items, how he swings the the like axe and sword. It looks just like Minecraft. It's so crazy.
yeah, and I love how he has no knees and
Right.
elbows.
Yeah. He has no knees and
That's a
elbows.
very iconic thing about Minecraft.
It's really funny, like how they even translated like his jump, like he jumps very low.
He jumps very low, and he looks like he's walking instead of jumping. Like,
Right. Yeah, yeah. Like floating, kind of.
yeah, he looks like he's floating. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's the attention to detail to this character is really his side special. I think it's the I know that's his grab, right? That's his grab.
Yeah, that's a yeah. He's just forward throw, backward throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's the
Mm.
grab, the fishing.
Oh, it looks so menacing when he throws someone down. He has no materials, like he just throws them to the ground. He looks like so powerful. I don't know. It's weird. I've never noticed that Steve has like a goatee, or I don't know if that's his mouth, and I'm like looking weird at it. Like I don't know if he has a smile or if he has like a beard.
No, that is a beard. I'm pretty sure that when
Oh,
you modify your character,
uh-huh.
you can have Steve without the beard, and he looks
Ah.
different. Like his mouth is just like Alex's,
Mm-hmm.
just like
All right.
a little bit darker on him, and then that's a beard. Yeah, so
Ah,
yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I've never noticed that.
yeah, it does look like a smile. I also thought it was a
Mm-hmm.
smile for the
Yeah.
longest time.
The weirdest thing is that I think I've never really seen Alex. Like I've probably seen her like scrolling through the skins, but
Mm.
I've never like noticed like oh yeah, that's Alex. I don't think I have before.
I, I mean, most people usually you get to see the skin like for such a little time of the game.
Right,
Usually they have an armor or something on top,
right. That's true.
or bought skins. You know, not
Yeah,
the stock
the
ones.
cooler ones. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I also see very little of Steve these days.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I played a lot of Minecraft at the like alpha and beta stages where there was not lots of skins and whatnot. So I got to
Right,
look a lot at Steve. Oh,
right.
and it's crazy how you could use redstone to like do like remote controlled TNTs. It's crazy how they added that mechanic to. I would have never imagined that they would add redstone into Smash. Like, yeah, just put a TNT box and we're good, right? And no, they went the extra mile and put a like the rails and the redstone. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny because like it's funny to see the flex of all these stages, and
Right.
I guess you never know how much they really uh, go through to include them. Oh, this is the part where they go through that.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and also the sounds of the materials, right? In Minecraft, if you're like mining rock or sand or what are wood, you hear them differently. You know, they make different sound effects, and those transfer directly to Smash.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So yeah, a lot of different things, and then the different materials that you can make
It's
the tools with, like
yeah,
wood, gold, diamond. They act differently in the game.
yeah.
I mean, the
All of
depth
them
of
have
this
different properties.
character. I was comparing it to Robin in that he
Hmm.
has this kind of system all by himself, but like these characters have it on a whole nother level, you know.
Right, like you really have to think about what material you're using and what you're using to craft, and maybe what you need for each situation. Where is a crafting table? Like I remember, I think you can summon it like with shield and beer, right?
I don't remember. I
Yeah, I
think you
think
might
so
be so.
because I think that he's just the second character to have an quote unquote extra move. I think, you know what, I'm like, now that I said it, I know another one. Terry has, you know, the back special, which nobody else
Right.
has. And, you know, Inkling had this shield and B where you can charge ink, and nobody else has that. And now Steve also has a shield and B move, which is summoning the crafting table. So it's really cool how they, you know, they don't limit themselves to what Smash already has. You know, they are not afraid to add things that not every character has.
Yeah, that's something very special that we've seen. Oh, I want that thing. I saw that and I want.
Yeah, it looks so fun. I've seen it before and in real life, and you know, just a Minecraft toy, right? But when Sakurai has it, he just looks like he has so much fun with it.
Look at him. He knows.
Yeah.
He
He's having the time of his life.
Yeah. So, yeah, and something that I had missed the first time that I saw this was that they mentioned that the crafting table will be somewhere on the stage. You don't have to summon it.
Yeah,
that's something that I missed the first time that I saw this presentation.
I think it appears on your spawn point, like where you appear at first in the battle, and then you can move it, you know, where you want. And I think other people can break it, right? Or am I mistaken? I think
no.
So.
I think that they might. They can break it and they can camp about it, but like not very useful.
No, because you can summon it.
So it comes back.
It doesn't have to be destroyed.
But wait,
it doesn't have to be destroyed. Like, you know, right there, you can summon it even if it's like brand new.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't think it comes back by itself. Like if it's destroyed, I don't think it just like spawns right after. But you know, it's not hard to.
I think they showed that happening actually.
What the spawning alone of it?
I think that when Dark Samus breaks it, I think that it comes back by itself
immediately. I'm not sure about that.
Let's see.
Look.
Yeah, check it out. It returns after a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they are counting on. They basically know that you need it a lot.
Yeah.
It basically completes this character.
Right, because if you don't have it, you know, when you finish up your tools, I think there's no other way for you to get other tools.
Yeah, exactly that.
You cannot summon it while dodging, and yeah, you have to press shield and B.
I guess it had to have some limitation, you know.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
and you can use other Steves. Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. This mechanic is so crazy that you can just create a block out of nowhere, and they, you know, accounted for everything. You know, there's a limit to the left of the stage, or to the, you know, limits of the stage where you can create blocks and whatnot. You cannot you cannot stay on the air just creating blocks. It's really, they thought about everything.
Yeah, that mechanic looks like it can be kind of broken. Yeah. But it looks like it could have been so much worse, you know. It looks like it could have been. It looks like it could have broken the game in half.
Right, easily.
But yeah, they thought about the limit, the way that they break, and then they will show the limit in terms of the verticality and everything. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I skipped it.
Right.
Yeah, where they show that purple line, that's the end of it. You can't go any further.
Yeah.
And so that's great, because otherwise you can just escape forever.
Right.
And everything, and return from anywhere. It's good that they limit it like that.
I mean, it's gonna be very helpful in you know, escapes or for you to return from places, but it's certainly, I don't think it's gonna be broken.
No, and in retrospect, I think that this block is part of the reason why Steve has such a bad jump,
Right.
such bad set of jumps, because between this and the recovery, it's like, okay, it's okay. It works.
Now this is also crazy, you know, all the management that you have to do on your screen. I mean, DLC characters often come with different like meters or things like that, but this is on another level. Like you see each of the materials you have. I think that correct me if I'm wrong. Gold and diamond don't replace, or rather, everything else doesn't replace gold and diamond, or does it?
Exactly, and that's the reason they have their own spot.
Right.
Which, in fact, that's exactly what he's explaining now.
Right.
And you can.
And I love that, because then you would like spend like creating a block with diamond or a gold, and that would be a waste, right?
Yeah, it would really suck. So yeah, it's a good thing that they added it.
Right.
They differentiate gold and diamond from everything else.
Side special was a minecart. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So this one looks like it wastes a lot of your resources really fast.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I wonder how much people would be, because look how it went through that bar. Like,
and it has to use steel, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
iron. You have to have steel, and I think you also have to have wood. Otherwise, you can't do the rail anymore, something like that.
Right. But can you use it? Like, does it go, or like it just is very slow if you don't have materials?
I guess that it can't go up anymore, for example.
No, I think that for it to go up, you need to have redstone, right? For it to be power rails.
Oh, right. For the power rail, yeah.
Redstone and gold, right?
Gold. I don't know about gold. I think. Oh yeah, gold and redstone. That's what it says.
Redstone. Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds. Honestly, that sounds like it's not worth it.
Yeah, maybe if it kills, right? Because if it goes like really fast, like maybe like faster than Bowser Jr.'s clown cart, or like Wario's bike, maybe if it's worth for a kill, like maybe
that's actually pretty good as well. That you can catch them on it if you jump
right?
From yeah, that looks like it can do, like, especially if it traps them based on damage, like other things do.
Yeah, I think they said that.
Oh, they said that. So yeah, it can probably be a borderline insta-kill on some percentages.
Right, and even on lower percents, you can you know combine it with edge guarding, with creating blocks, and it's gonna be a bad time for the other player.
Right. Yeah, that's actually probably the case.
Another thing here is that I think that all other characters had glide removed from Smash. Like, I think maybe Brawl was the last game where glide was a thing, and then on Wii U nobody had glide, like Pit and Charizard, and who else had glide? I think just
Meta Knight.
Oh, Meta Knight too. Yeah, you're right. And I think Steve is bringing back glide.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the reasoning. It's all he has, or all they have.
Right.
But at the same time, I thought the same thing, that it's kind of funny how the gliding mechanic kind of returned after taking it away from so many other characters.
Yeah, and you can see right here that it's fairly balanced. You know, it doesn't really jump that high, and it doesn't last that long. You know, when you use it vertically.
Yeah, without the gliding, I think that it's worse, for example, than Pit's recovery.
Yeah,
like it looks like it doesn't travel all that far, but yeah, the glide is what could probably make it quite useful.
Yeah.
Instances. Oh, here's the part about the TNT.
The TNT, yeah. You can craft gunpowder. Oh, and I love the down tilt with the flint and stone, that it's like it has gravity and it falls down if you do it on a ledge. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool, and I really like how the user doesn't go as far as the victim of the explosion.
All right,
Like
that's
you can use that strategically, like kind of kamikaze.
right. Right, because other bombs damage you the same, right? Like all of the Link's bombs and Snake and whatnot, they do the same amount of damage and knockback, I think. So it's really cool that they implemented this.
Yeah, I think that what they saw is that it's really difficult to not make the explosion too small without sacrificing that, and maybe it was too broken to have it be immune to its own explosion. So they were like, okay,
Right.
here's a compromise. It's
Yeah,
gonna be large, but you have to to be damaged by it.
take some damage.
Yeah.
And it works. And you can also blow it up with fire, which, a really nice touch right there.
Yes. And also, I like how it has a custom explosion, kind of like Toon Links.
Yeah, you're right.
They have the custom explosion that's really nice as well.
It looks very cool.
I also really like the Final Smash, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat how
Look at her face right here. I hadn't noticed that. Like, she looks so mad.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and we really hadn't even talked about the throws and how it uses the piston. I think that's very clever.
That's right. Actually, that's pretty clever. And the massive one for the Final Smash, it's a nice touch. It's a funny touch.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about you only being able to trap one person in the.
Yeah, that's kind of lame, honestly.
That's a limitation that some others have, but some don't. Because I think King Dedede has it, but then Captain Falco doesn't. So that kind of distinction doesn't mesh all that well with me.
Yeah, seems pretty arbitrary, right?
Yeah, exactly. I love this leaping.
Right. This is like just a detail that they didn't even have to add, right? Like the character was done. They don't have to do anything else.
And there it is.
Yeah, what everyone was looking for.
The glimmer of hope in 2020.
Right. If you were mad about Steve or whatever, that fixes everything.
Exactly. Yeah. I hope he becomes canon. I hope we see him in the next Kirby game.
Or Minecraft. I don't think that there's a Kirby skin on Minecraft.
No, there isn't. Oh, that's right. They should make more Nintendo packs.
Right? Because there's only like Mario skins, right?
Yeah, there's just the Mario ones. I don't think there's like Zelda or Kirby or anything.
Imagine some like Metroid skins like the Power Suit or like Star Fox crew. Like it would be really cool.
I forget what the ghosts are called, but they could be swapped into Metroids easily.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't remember either. And yeah, you look at the stage, it has lots of biomes. I think 7 different biomes.
7 different biomes. They have their schedules.
Yeah, their night and day cycle. And look at the detail, they didn't have to add this. Who's gonna look inside the house?
Yeah, well, the guy from Boundary Break will, but not much else.
Right.
I love how this is like an RPG. This is like scheduling the NPCs and everything, like some Zelda or JRPG thing going on there.
That's like cool. You almost want to stop fighting and just look at what the villagers and the zombies do and how they're crafting and whatnot, right?
It's honestly pretty interesting to see.
Yeah. So funny. And all the animals, the cows, the flowers. Yeah. And I mean, I hadn't really noticed that the background, the background also seems to be a fully generated world. It has like chests and lots of different trees and moving clouds.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I hadn't noticed the chest from the last stage. But yeah, I mean,
really cool.
They went above and beyond.
Yeah, they really did. And these platforms, it's cool that they included it. I honestly was kind of wondering, like, if we're having another legal competitive stage, if maybe hazardless, it doesn't have the trees and it just has a like left platform form. I'm interested if what Hazardless does to this stage.
That's an interesting topic. I guess that we'll know that until the DLC comes out, right?
Right. And speaking of which, I thought that I was prepared to play it that day, but it's the 13th, right?
Right.
Which kind of surprised me. I thought we'd be getting it sooner for all the things that we're seeing now.
Yeah, I was also ready to be like, oh, it's like, and it comes out today, especially because they waited from the reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually, like I think that this is what happened with Terry as well, where you show it, you reveal it, then you show it, and the day that you show it is the day that it comes out. And that I think that's why we expected that, because I was the same as you. I expected that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's ways off, and
right.
And I guess that they weren't ready to release it. They just wanted, like, I guess that kind of confirms that they wanted to have that synergy with the Minecraft Live event.
Yeah, of course. Maybe even space out more the schedule. We don't know when the next character is coming, so maybe they're giving us time to like digest all the trailers and gameplay and whatnot, then release the character, have some fun with it, and then announce the next one, that it doesn't feel like a lot of time has passed.
Yeah, that's true actually. I mean, we're looking at what, December for the next one?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the Game Awards again, because I think that the Game Awards are the last day of December, I think, or what is it? New Year's Eve? Or
it's gonna be
crazy
New Year's?
right here? I think. I mean, I'll check it out. I think that they confirmed it last week.
Okay.
That it was going to be a live show from 3 different cities. I think Tokyo, LA, and New York, probably.
That's pretty cool.
So with that announcement that they're streaming. No, I'm sorry. Like I was way off. December 10th, but they're streaming from LA, London, and Tokyo. So that made me wonder, like, are they gonna have more Japanese representation? So Nintendo, maybe a big reveal like they did with Joker. I don't know. Maybe December 10th is a bit too soon for the next character, but we'll see.
No, I think that sounds right. I think December 10th sounds right for a reveal. And then maybe the week following or something like that comes out.
Right.
So
the zombies look so cool too.
I love it. I honestly love it. I think that like you can argue if Minecraft deserved that kind of attention to detail, but you can't complain about the attention to detail.
No, I mean the quality of this is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much unmatched, honestly.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, this is basically 2D Minecraft right now,
Right. Yeah.
Like people joke that Terraria is 2D Minecraft. No, this is 2D Minecraft.
This is 2D Minecraft, right?
So yeah, here we're looking at the what do you call it? The Spirit board. That's right. Spirit board for Minecraft, which pretty cool, to be expected from these.
Yeah, and I think it had lots of spirits. I think it had, zombie, Enderman, the skeletons, I don't know if I think the villagers too. The gust, the pig, a creeper, of course, a creeper, a slime. I think slime was a Kirby, right?
Yeah.
And it's a Kirby with the having absorbed Steve, or it's just a Kirby? I don't remember.
I think it was normal.
Just a Kirby.
Yeah, there it is.
Right. Yeah, and then two smaller Kirby's appeared. Like, it's nice that they pay attention to every detail of the game, right? Some people may think that they only pay attention to like the core parts, but they think about everything.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. So I think that he shows some more gameplay, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about the rematch feature.
Yeah.
Here's where he talks about the music.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was. Yeah, there it is. There is no music from the original game. Yeah. So.
It's surprising.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I wonder why they couldn't put some kind of remix or original take. I wonder why they couldn't do that. I wonder if it had to do with the Minecraft Earth was the other game, Dungeons and Earth,
right?
Which are also super recent. In fact, Earth, I think it came out like 2 months ago, something like that.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's just 7 tracks, none from the original game.
Still more than Final Fantasy.
Yeah, still more than Final Fantasy. That's kind of depressing, but true.
Yeah.
But yeah, they basically did, everything. 13. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and the Mii costumes.
Now the customs, right?
So this is like the in memoriam part, this were the Oscars.
Right.
This is the in memoriam.
Yeah.
This is all the characters are not gonna be fighters.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I think we hadn't talked about how Sakurai has, some of the blocks of Minecraft on his table. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's right. It's pretty cool. In fact, he uses them later, right, for the amiibo.
Oh, right. For Terry, like he breaks something.
Yeah. So the creeper, that's
the creeper creeping right there. Something. Is this the first character that has no like limbs? Like he doesn't like attach his hands to his.
You know what? That's a good
arms?
question. That's a good question. I don't know.
Which of course makes me think of Rayman. Like Rayman is going to be included as a costume or whatnot.
It's possible.
The pig looks so funny.
The pig, and then the
diamond armor.
Diamond armor.
Like it's basically, really cool. Yeah, because it's just another Steve, right? Like.
Yeah, this is basically the Steve that a lot of people thought we were gonna get.
Right.
Like, if you ask me and a lot of people, we thought, just make the face actually Steve, and there you go. Right. That's what a lot of people thought we were gonna get, but no, they went all the way.
All the way. The Tower of Dragon. Ah, right. This is like one of the skins that was missing from Wii U.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I was gonna say as well. It's one of the ones that were missing. May he rest in peace, Lumberman.
Yeah. I mean, the skin looks pretty cool, and I think he's one of the only ones that can change colors like this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He basically, it's like Cuphead or Sans. Like, it looks like the character. Like that's him. That's them, I should say.
Yeah, like fans are calling these skins like the Lux skins. Like they have something different. Extra. Like they also include Vault Boy in that bunch. Because his face looks like the Vault Boy. It's not your Mii's face.
Right, and almost all of them have like some song, or here we have the extra colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to add to the package there.
Right. It looks really cool. The dumb thing about the logo of the game making the trailer M-rated, so they had to write the name of the character, which is weird.
Yes. It's super dumb, honestly.
Yeah.
She's like, Travis who,
Right.
Like, we know it's Travis Touchdown, but it's weird to Which, by the way, a lot of people thought he was going to be a fighter here.
Yeah, a lot of people thought he was, which, you know, I guess he could still be one. I mean, it would be weird that they like do his me custom and then add him as a character right after.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, me neither. But
you know what's the only scenario that I can see that happening?
Mm-hmm.
If Suda51 specifically asked to troll fans by doing that, like, you know, I want the character to have the costume, and then he comes out because people will think he's not a fighter anymore. You know, like if it's a troll,
you're right.
I mean, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm entertaining the idea. You know,
it's a good plan. I mean, he retweeted some or like responded to some tweets saying that people were disappointed that he wasn't like a true character and like that he was just a me custom. So I don't know, and it's weird.
I think that's all we're gonna see of Travis. Honestly, the costume.
Yeah, probably.
You know, something really fun about these is that sorry,
the amiibos.
The amiibos came out the day that this video was happening.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, I was finishing watching this, and like an hour later they arrived. It's pretty fun.
Ah, nice. And look at this one. He looks so cool with the jiggy right there.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I've been spamming Amazon all day, you know, refreshing the page to see when he comes out, because I'm truly afraid of missing on him, like I did on Simon.
Yeah.
I still haven't found a Simon, and I don't want that to happen with Banjo. So.
Yeah. Violet, just the male skin, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they have to pick one. It's fine, but you know, the two would have been a really cool one. It's kind of funny how Sakurai has pointed that out all the times, you know, like, and we're missing the player too, and the last time he was like, and some of me were not representing the current forms, so it would be good to have a player two of them, but we don't have them, and this is the second time he brings it up, so I wonder if he himself is trying to make that discussion to kind of target Nintendo to make it happen. So I mean, if it happens, that's awesome, but you know,
who knows.
And I saw some people complaining that male Byleth was picked instead of female, but honestly,
I think people like male Byleth more than female Byleth, right?
I think so too, especially on the original game. Female Byleth looks kind of funny. I don't know. Yeah,
she looks like way different than male Byleth. It's not like others. Like, I think
it's not like Corin.
Yeah, Corin.
Terry looks awesome as well.
Yeah, he looks so cool.
He's one of those characters that he doesn't fit on the base. Like, they have to give him those extenders because none of his feet are on the base.
Right.
It's pretty funny to see that happening more and more. Those bases are so small.
Right.
They want to make them so large.
Right. Wait a minute. Right. So is Sakurai like suggesting that an amiibo for Steve is not like confirmed?
Huh.
Because he said like if it's going to be produced, like he doesn't say like
you know what?
He's making it.
That's an interesting point.
Which I think it would be weird, but because they're making a Banjo one, so why wouldn't Microsoft allow for a Steve one? But
yeah, I wonder if that was translation shenanigans.
Yeah, maybe.
It happens a lot. That breaks my heart because here they're so much more expensive than that.
Oh, the price. Volume 1, Volume 2. And just look at the characters we have gotten by now. I mean, if you're pissed about Steve, we still have 4 more characters. And just look at the variety of Pac-Man, right? We have like a modern Japanese RPG and then a classic Japanese RPG. We have like a fan favorite from the West, and then we have like a fan favorite from like Latin America, and then we have a modern first party. So Like if you think it's going to be just like characters like Steve, I think that you're in for a surprise.
Yeah. What's funny to me? It's like, look at this nonsense.
Right, like this
You know.
looks like Mugen.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like there's no limits. Like nothing's off the table.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if it has ever been like if it's a video game character, it might happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing is off the table anymore.
I don't think it is. Like maybe some like first party Sonic characters, because Sony would be like, no, I don't want it. But
honestly, how many? Yeah, I hear you, but how many first party Sony characters do you honestly need? Like we have Cloud,
I mean,
Snake.
You don't need any,
Joker.
right?
Right.
Probably Kratos.
Maybe Kratos. Maybe
Nathan Drake.
I guess Ratchet and Clank. But
Ratchet and Clank, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, you don't need any of those, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that they are the ones that are off limits for now, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think they're really off limits. I mean, just Sony being Sony.
Yeah, we're old arrogant Sony.
Right. Who will those remaining 4 be? I mean, we still have lots to look forward to. You know, and you know, thinking that they're just gonna be 4 more, but they could still be even more.
Right. No, I think that that's a good question, actually. If there's gonna be more than those 4, I do think so. This thing is going too well.
Right.
It's going too well to stop this train, I guess. I'd say.
It's the best-selling fighting game. I think, you know, other fighting games that haven't sold, not even half, have more DLC like Street Fighter has. I think it's going on the 5th season. Tekken is going like to the 4th season.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so I wouldn't be surprised.
So, you know, I find something weird about this image. I don't know if it's a picture or a render, but it's instead of using the official Nintendo Switch Ethernet adapter, they're using the Wii U one.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty weird. I don't know why they made this render like this. It's funny.
I don't know. Maybe so you could notice it more. Maybe if it was like the black one, you like wouldn't see it. I don't know.
I don't know. It's pretty large. It's not that much smaller.
Yeah.
I guess.
Look at the icon of Steve. I haven't even noticed that. Like it's just a block.
It's you know, it's weird, but it reminds me more of Fez than it does Minecraft. But yeah, it's kind of funny to just have.
He looks so fake. Like this is just like a fan-made image or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, look at that buffering of the Me Gunner, but it already says Isabel.
Isabel, yeah.
If someone looked at this screenshot, they would say it's fake because of that.
Of course, yeah.
But yes, I mean, wow, we're approaching the 100, right?
The 100 characters?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
We are. I think we're like 70 something, or we're more than 80.
I'm pretty sure that we were above 80, like when the game launched. I think. We might look that up later, but yeah.
Sure. And look, I mean, it has 20 million sales. I mean, it would be weird that if they just let it die like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting more stages, even more modes. Even I know Sakurai had already said that. I don't remember which one, but that was the last mode. But I wouldn't be surprised if they added more.
He said that about home run contests.
Right.
But you never know what he means by that. You never know what he said and how it was translated.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, overall, it's it's so bright, the future of Smash. Honestly,
Yeah, definitely.
like he's mentioning the pandemic and everything, and Smash
It's
has been such a like optimistic and fun thing to look at
right.
during this time. So yeah, I'll enjoy talking and playing Smash forever and ever.
Yeah, no doubt. That is all from Sakurai.
Yeah, and we talked about this at the beginning of the presentation, but I guess that it's important to mention, like, on a closing kind of way, like,
Sure.
if you didn't like this particular character, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just, I'm sure that there's plenty of characters that you do enjoy on this game. There's no reason to explode and hate, on people that do like it.
Right. There's way too many characters. I mean, if you don't like any of the characters in Smash, I don't know what you're doing playing that game, honestly.
I don't think you like video games.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
the problem.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, maybe someone who has only played like id Software games and Valve, and that's it. Like, a vintage PC gamer.
Right.
I guess.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Doom Guy gets in like on this tagline.
That's absolutely right. I think he's a strong candidate there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see. I don't know what name could we see if he appears.
What do you mean?
Because you know how they can't show the M-rated logo.
Oh, right.
What are they gonna do? His name is Doomslayer.
Guy
What are they gonna do there?
I don't know. It's interesting.
But anyways, any other closing thoughts that you might have?
No, I'm excited for the future of Smash, and of course I want to play Steve right now, but we're a long ways for that.
Yeah, we'll have to wait another week.
Yeah.
And we'll be playing as the blockiest fighter yet.
Right.
And I guess that you do have to block to bring up the crafting table.
Yeah.
Well, guys, what do you think about Steve from Minecraft joining Smash? The crazy, impossible type of pick. Did you like it? Were you expecting someone else? Let us know in the comments below. This has been Paco Treviño, and today I was joined by Laura Chapa.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.